How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of mostly Pokemon X and sometimes Pokemon Y. Last time we did a lot. We explored Camphor Town, then we made our way on to Route 7, although that experience was short-lived, considering we encountered a Snorlax who's blocking the road, and to wake it up we need the good old Pokeflute, and apparently the Pokeflute is here in the Parfum Palace, which we made our way through to get to, through Route 6, so we had to pay 1,000 Pokédollars to even get in here, so hopefully it's worth it. I mean, the sights right now are pretty worth it. I really like how it looks at nighttime. Where is it? Where could it be? My Furfrou. My beloved little Furfrou has disappeared. It disappeared? Hey, Jimmy! We should help look. I mean, if my Pokemon was missing, I'd be sick with worry. Okay, so apparently we immediately have to go in and find a Pokemon, a Furfrou, or Furfrou, I don't remember. I think I skipped that episode of the anime, actually, where Furfrou was in. Anyway, there's only one real important thing here in the castle before we actually go find his beloved little Furfrou. Maybe I'll watch that episode of the anime after I record this episode. Probably should have done that beforehand. Anyway, there's nothing really to the palace here. I mean, you can talk to the NPCs, but I'm really only going through here for an item, a very, very important item, actually. I don't think it's down here, though. I think it's upstairs. Do you say anything? You, okay, you're just talking about how great the palace is. I think that's what all the NPCs are talking about, honestly. So I'm not really too interested in that. I'm just here for an item, and there it is. The amulet coin, or omelet coin. I prefer saying amulet, because if I say omelet, it sounds like I'm saying omelet. And it's not something you can eat for breakfast, so yeah. But that is really the only important thing here. Otherwise, you can go on the balcony if... Oh god, the camera angle thing, it's so weird. Please, thank you. Go through the opening in the door. We can stand above here and we can look out at the entire palace garden, I guess you would call it. And there are some pretty interesting statues in the background. We'll talk about those when we go see them up close. For now, let's head away from here. Thank you. Let's move the camera angle in a way that I can actually run instead of being stuck behind something. Again, there might be another item somewhere, but honestly, it's probably not exactly worth it. So I'm just going to do what was intended of us to do. And I'm just going to head out this big main door here, because going outside of this main door leads to a bridge, which leads to a view of a statue with a Golurk, a Palpitoad, and a Knight, and a Eevee. I think that's an Eevee on the Golurk's hand. I don't think there's any other Pokemon, though, so I think it's just those three. Anyway, I'll have a look in the back. Well, I mean, Shauna, I was going to explore here. Anyway, there is a certain statue right here in front of us. It's a statue of Reshiram, the Pokemon that helps those seek to build a world of truth. Yes, so finally, a reference other than Kanto in this game. We have references to the dragons of Unova, two of the three dragons, Reshiram and Zekrom. There's a Zekrom statue in the back. I know there's an item here somewhere. There's also a hidden rare candy somewhere as well that I don't remember where it is. If only I had the dowsing machine, that would be extremely helpful right about now. Well, obviously, there's a Pokeball here that I won't be able to walk in. Where is it? Or is it on the other side? It might be on the other side. I don't remember. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time here, because I do have to do what was intended of us. Wait. Oh. I was talking to the bush the whole time. That's great. Where is the item? Also, Pokeball statues, which are nice. Do they say anything? Oh, they do. It's just a flavor text. Okay. Where is the item? I know that I could have sworn there was a Pokeball item over here somewhere. Again, there's also a rare candy hidden somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. Maybe it's along this back area here? I don't know. There are a couple of other items that we can grab, though, and I'm going to grab those really quickly. Where, oh where, okay, circle pad, please don't do this to me. Also, running into the edges isn't really too great. No, nothing here. Well, what about you? You're not a trainer, you wanted to be a princess, but you get lost all the time. You know what? I feel that on a spiritual level. Okay, so there's nothing in there, that just leads to other stuff. Tourists, hello. The Kalos region and the Unova region must have been in contact with each other. Because of these statues, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, they're both legendary Pokemon of Unova. Too bad I can't get an up-close look at Zekrom because you're blocking it. Oh, wait, you said something important. The king who built this palace ruled the entire Kalos region all on his own, just like an ancient king from 3,000 years ago. Interesting. Oh, this is the maze I was thinking of. This was the maze. Oh, thought I could go through that for a second. No, I cannot. Right here is an antidote. Oh, well, the item I'm thinking of is a yellow Pokeball, so we're still good for now. Let's see. No, nothing. Okay, I could have sworn the item was in this maze, but I guess it's across the way. Alright, well, hello. Folks with the bug badge can use the move Cut to chop down trees with prickly thorns. Yes, an HM for Cut is somewhere in the... Well, it's actually right here. But yes, the HM for Cut. Usually you get it around the time you have the first badge, and technically speaking, we still only have the bug badge. It's just, it's a little bit further in the game than you're maybe usually used to getting it. Although, in Kanto, bringing up Kanto, in Kanto you got it on the SSN before the third badge, so I think that's maybe the only, if I remember correctly, that's the only instance of it being later than around the first badge. I think. It's been a while since I played a lot of the other games. Anyway, no, we can't go through there. Let's head through this way. I mean, I like that overhead look from here. It allows me to see Pokeballs if they're over this way. I really could have sworn that there was a Pokeball, like, in one of these. I bet you I've passed by it. I passed by it. Actually, this is a good angle to look for it, too. Nothing. Nothing. Don't see anything. Oh, well, speaking of Pokeballs, it's right here. A guard spec, okay. Or guard special, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I know there's a hidden rare candy here somewhere. I'm not gonna go through the entire thing. I'd be an insane person to do that, and, I mean, I can be insane when it comes to doing things, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. There's the item, a revive. A revive is right here along the side, thank you. And wait, actually, isn't the rare candy like in one of these grass patches in front here? I like how I said I wasn't gonna be an insane person, but I mean, I know there's a rare candy here. Spoiler alert, we get the dowsing machine later on. I think I might just come back for this. Plus, I did just get cut, so we can go back and cut down some cut trees in earlier areas, so I'll probably do that as well. Actually, I might not do that until I get Fly, so that would probably be a while. Anyway, let's just do what we're intended to do, and as you can see in front of us, there is a Furfrou, or Furfrou. Please, don't run away. Jimmy, give me a hand. The path over there leads to a dead end. Let's split up, chase Furfrou, and corner it in there. I'll keep it from getting away, so pick a spot for me to stand. Somewhere like... over there? Over there? Let me know when you decided where I should stand. If the two of us work together, we can solve the puzzle and catch Furfrou. Alright, so to get Furfrou to stay where it's at, you actually need to keep Shauna right where she was. Yes, stay here. Now, let's chase you down this way. There we go, perfect. Hey Jimmy, are we close to cornering it? Maybe it would be better if I waited over there? Thank you, Shauna. Yes, I do need to move you, if I can face you. It's a little bit difficult to see overhead where exactly I'm facing. Should I wait in a different place? Yes, you should. Alright, so if you follow me... where's Furfrou? Okay, it's standing right there. Alright, Shauna, you stay right here. Yes, perfect. And now I'm gonna go to the other side, and I'm gonna confront Furfrou. And Furfrou will end up going right in the middle. Whew, well done. We finally caught it. Jimmy, you're amazing. We caught it because you understand how Pokémon feel. Oh, my dear Furfrou, my beloved Furfrou. Could you be the two responsible for my Wonderfrou reunion with my dear Furfrou? How Wonderfrou indeed! It's marvelous, simply marvelous! A situation like this demands fireworks. We shall put on a show, boom boom! My Pokémon and I are reunited. Our bond has been proven. We'll commemorate the joyous occasion with a tremendous fireworks display. And it will also serve as a reward for the tiny bit of trouble you went to. Rendezvous at the balcony. Do you understand? Rendezvous. We can reach the balcony from the hall with mirrors on the second floor. Maybe Furfrou would have been better off if we hadn't found it. Wow, that's honestly true, but still pretty harsh. If I were a Pokémon, I'd hate to have a trainer like that. But I really love fireworks, so let's make the best of it. And now we have to head all the way there instead of quick traveling like you can do in certain situations in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. Okay. Or in the Let's Go games. Actually, Let's Go is a better example for that. Alright, let's head... I'm heading towards the pond area over here. Let's head back into the castle to the second floor. You know, I've never watched fireworks alone with a boy before. We haven't even seen them yet, but I know I'll never forget these fireworks. 'Cause I watched them with you, James. Wow, that was amazing. I never ever want to forget this, so I'll keep this memory in an album, in my heart. And that was my Wonderfrou fireworks show for my Furfrou. I assume you're satisfied with that? Oh! I almost forgot. The Pokeflute, yes indeed. That's right. We need the flute to wake up Snorlax. The Pokeflute, huh? Go get it. It was Shabano Castle's treasure, but I took it as payment for a loan. A rich guy like me and a common person like that just don't go together. give it to them.
Here is the Poke Flute.
We've obtained the Poke Flute. Listen well, you two. Always return what you borrow. That's very important. I want to make lots of memories on my journey, but I think I'll try to forget about him.
You can't imagine how stressful running this place is for him.
That may be so, but... Oh, that's right. Mr. Butler, do you know anything about Mega Evolution?
I remember reading a book on that subject in the palace library. It had something to do with what you now call a trainer holding a mysterious stone high and making Pokémon evolve even further. Also, it's not much, but I would like you to have this.
TM17 Protect. Getting a TM called Protect after watching a fireworks show with... This is very suggestive, especially considering Shauna's dialogue. I think the dialogue when you're playing as the female character isn't too suggestive. I wasn't really paying attention when I played it in Y, but I don't think it was very suggestive considering this was around the time when Nintendo wasn't really too keen on same-sex relationships. I mean, there was that whole Tamagotchi life controversy, so yeah, I doubt that it was suggestive anyway.
Protect blocks opponents' Pokemon's moves.
I like how I made it sound so wrong, but then he's just like,
it's about Pokemon, not real life, you bozo. But if you use it many times in a row, the chances of it not working increases. If you will excuse me, I shall take my leave.
The owner of Shabano Castle used to be friends with that guy? Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? We have to be sure to give the flute back after we wake up Snorlax. Yes, indeed we will, but we have to make our way back outside of the castle to Route 7, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump to that.
Oh, it's you two. Did you manage to borrow the Poke Flute?
Yes, indeed.
Thanks.
Well, you're the only one who can play it, right?
Snorlax can be grumpy when it wakes up. It might attack. I'll play the flute right now, but are you ready to stop it?
Yes, I am ready to stop it.
Feels nice to have this flute in my hands again. Okay, I guess I'll start playing.
A wild Snorlax has woken up and attacked. So, this Snorlax... Oh, by the way, I got a Snorlax off of Wonder Trade. I told you I'm addicted to it. But Snorlax comes at level 15. Oh, it avoided my poison powder. Why? Oh, God, that's a heavy boy. Okay, good. Snorlax can have one of two abilities. The one ability is immunity, which prevents it from being poisoned, so I'm glad that I was able to hit the poison powder, because that will definitely help. Although I don't necessarily need to catch the Snorlax, but it would be nice to have one, you know, instead of the one I got off Wonder Trade. One that I can call my own. Alright, let's go ahead and use Vine Whip with Ivysaur. That did nothing. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Oh, I guess I should mention something about Wonder Trade and Ivysaur. So, this Ivysaur right here is not the same Ivysaur that I got from Professor Sycamore. It might be the same level, have the same moves and everything, but it is not the same Ivysaur. So, while I was Wonder Trading off screen, again, I'm addicted to the thing, I was given a Bulbasaur off of Wonder Trade. Now, you might be saying, okay, big deal, what's so special about it? Well, the Bulbasaur in question that I received had a modest nature. Oh, it has a berry, by the way, this Snorlax. It has a citrus berry. So the Bulbasaur I received off Wonder Trade had a modest nature. Now, for those who don't know, modest nature lowers attack and increases special attack. Oh, hey, I got a berry off of... Oh, I think I picked up the citrus berry he dropped with pickup. That's amazing. I forgot pickup can work in battle, too, like that. But yeah, if I can continue my story, please, of how I... Oh, a critical hit, that's great. Of how I abandoned the Professor Sycamore Ivysaur that I got. So yeah, I just replaced the Ivysaur I got from Sycamore with the one off Wonder Trade, because this one has the Modest ability, and Modest is a really good nature for that family of Pokemon, so I just said, why not? Let me go ahead and exchange them. I don't even need to weaken this thing anymore, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and toss an Ultra Ball at it, because I should be able to catch it. Or it can break out on the first ball. Oh man, this isn't even a legendary Pokemon and we're starting this already. Oh my god, and even we have BS in terms of its moves using it. Got Paralysis on its first lick. That's wonderful. I think that was its first one. Did it take out Bunnelby with a... No, it wouldn't have taken out Bunnelby with a lick, because normal type and Ghost type. I don't know what it used to take out Bunnelby. 2, 3... It took 2 Pokeballs. Well, Ultra Balls, but there we go. We caught the Snorlax. Everything is a-okay. Experience for Frogadier. Frogadier's gonna grow to level 17. And Ivysaur is going to gain some boosted experience, being that it was from somebody else, to level 17 as well. And no nickname for Snorlax, and you didn't get to see the Pokedex screen, because when you get a Pokemon off Wonder Trade, it doesn't stop it, and I'm just going to shut up now. I need to stop talking about Wonder Trade. I need to go to an AA meeting about Wonder Trade, because I'm way too addicted to the thing. Awesome, you caught Snorlax! Oh, the only thing I can do with that Pokeflute is put it on display. But you've been playing since you were little, and the tone is lovely. It seems like my Furfrou also likes the sound of that flute. Not as much as it likes my beautiful Wonderfrou fireworks, of course. Yeah, I guess so. Still, your playing sounded better back in the day. I'll let you take care of that flute, so be sure to practice more. Was that supposed to be an attempt to patch things up? Well, whatever, all's well that ends well. I wonder what lies past where Snorlax was sleeping. Well, Shauna, that's a very good question, actually. And you, as well as the rest of the lovely people at home, will have to find out next time on Pokemon X and sometimes occasionally Y. So, thank you for watching, and until then, catch ya later. By the way, there's one more thing about Camphrier Town I forgot to show off, and that's this guy in the Pokemon Center. This is the Name Raider. If you want to give your nickname a Pokemon because you couldn't think of one immediately, or you want to change a nickname if you're not satisfied with it enough, then you can take your Pokemon to the Name Raider and spruce things up a bit.